What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mo. And for today's video, as you can tell from the title, is in this life, you're gonna be alone when you're pursuing stuff. So it's something that I've come to realize for a long time now. Ever since I started this journey of trying to play professional soccer, not just professional soccer, me trying this journey to come to America and play college sports, it's just something that I've realized throughout my years of life that it's lonely, bro. Like, a lot of people talk and a lot of people say that they're gonna do this, do that, but to get to that next level or to really like become successful, you realize like, yo, this is a lonely road. Like, there's not many people like me around, and it's sad, honestly. It really is, because like when you're growing up, you're thinking that everyone's gonna be on that, everyone's gonna be like this. But it turns out as you grow up, you realize some people don't have the heart, some people don't have the stomach, some people don't have the discipline to do what they dream of, or to do what, you know what I'm saying, they aspire to. They just want to take the lazy way or the easy way out. So for me, it's like, I've always known this, but to always see it is gonna be like shocking to me, because I'm someone like, how are you gonna just give up an opportunity like that? You know, how are you not gonna take advantage of what you have? How are you not gonna chase your dreams? Because I don't live in a world where I don't chase my dreams. I don't live in that world. So for me, it's still always gonna be baffling to me, because I live in a world where I think I can do anything. Anything's possible. Nothing can stop me. You feel me? And I've come to realize this with like my soccer stuff. So like me putting in the extra work, like me going to the field, you know what I'm saying? Me wanting to train, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just come to the realization that a lot of people are not on that same tip. Even though we're on the same team, we're in the same training stuff, like, a lot of people don't have that mentality to do this, do that. Like, I notice it, because I've played at a high level. I've played against guys that are professional players, current pros, ex-pros. Like, I've played against guys at the highest levels. So when you taste that high, it's so hard to kind of acclimate to something not that. Like, when you already know where you want to be. Like, I went to Dubai, went on that trial. That was like probably the best thing that ever happened to me. But also, low key, sometimes it can be the worst, because you tasted that level. Now that you come back, you realize like, damn, like, no one is trying to get on that. Like, you know what it looks like. So when you see it, you know this is not it. You feel me? So it is tough though. I'll be real. Like, it is tough to deal with, because like, I'm used to not being the only one ready to work. You feel me? Like, I'm used to not the only one be like, yo, let's go get some extra shots. Yo, let's do this, let's do this. Now I'm the one that kind of has to push them to do that, or push people to do that. And it's tough, because sometimes you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. It's tough, bro. Like, you really can't. Like, no matter what, these guys can have the tools, they can be gifted, but they don't want to work hard. They're just lazy. You feel me? So you really can't do nothing but just hope one day they understand, because I know for a fact one day they probably gonna regret that when they're older, because they didn't really apply themselves. They didn't really want to do this. They didn't really want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be a guy that thinks back, damn, what could have been, what could have been. Like me, I always think about the bright side. I always think about, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it till the wheels fall off, until I can't do more. I want to be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to keep going till I'm satisfied. Like, yo, this is it. I gave it 110%, because I know even now I'm giving 100%, I'm not giving it that extra 10 that I could. You feel me? So it's tough, bro. Like, it's a lonely road. Like, but like, guys just not being ready to go put in extra work. Like, it's a hassle for them. You feel me? For me, listen, I don't like, sometimes I don't want to go work out. Sometimes I don't want to go train, and I still do it though. Like, because I know at the end of the day, like, I want to touch that. You feel me? I want to touch that. I don't want to be here. I want to be here and beyond. I want to break the ceiling. But a lot of people are not like that. And also, honestly, like, obviously you can have that mindset, like, yeah, they're here, they're there, but it's still disheartening, because like, it kind of rubs off on you mentally, because if you're just down there with them, they're gonna start to bring you down to their level, and you don't want that. So that's why sometimes you always have to be mentally more sharp. You have to be mentally just prepared. Like, you always have to put your mind that you're still with the sharks. Even if you're a shark and you get moved to a pond, you got to think that there's other sharks around you, even though they're not. You have to create that in your head. Like, I like that Michael Jordan quote from The Last Dance, where he's like, yeah, like, I used to just make stuff up so I can be good, because he was so good. He's already touched the top of the game. already won MVP, already won a championship. So he, in his head, he has to create new enemies to challenge him because he knew that he had no other enemies. Like, he really had nothing. Like, he'd find the littlest thing to kind of push him and motivate him. And that's the kind of struggles that I'm going through right now. Is like, I have to kind of, find an enemy, which I already have, which is like the guys that are quote unquote above me. Those are the guys that I'm chasing. And then once I get there, there'll be other guys to chase. And even if there's no one to chase, even though let's say I go down as the best, there's still always something to chase. Like, you feel me? Like, I have to be better than I was. You feel me? I have to out-peak my peak. Every year I try to do that. And every year I have done that. Every year I've been better than the last. You feel me? But this time, like, I'm trying to really blow it out the water. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's an unforgiving path to the lonely one, but I have to really do it. You feel me? And honestly, my advice to y'all to handle in this, like, lonely road thing, just, if you can find someone that not just doing what you, let's say you play basketball, you can't find other hoopers that are hungry like you, that's fine. You can just do the method of you know what I'm saying, just being in your own headspace, creating challenges, you know what I'm saying, journaling, just creating goals for yourself every single day to kind of keep yourself sharp. But you also got to find like-minded individuals that do other stuff. For example, although I might not find the people that I need on the soccer pitch, I can find others who do other things. Like my boys, they have clothing brands. They're guys that don't want to be working a 9 to 5. They want to be millionaires, billionaires. So those guys kind of push me to the next level because they already have that mindset that I have, but onto something else. I have friends that are trying to make it to the NFL. I got friends that are trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to make money, like, just, you know what I'm saying, trying to go get it, trying to make a life for themselves, to not trying to be normal. So I kind of have those people to keep me accountable, and I advise you to do the same because at the end of the day, iron sharpens iron. If you're the sharpest sword in the shed, but you're just fighting other dull, you know what I'm saying, other dull swords, like, you're gonna end up becoming dull. But if you're fighting other sharp swords, you feel me? Y'all are feeding off each other. Y'all are just pushing each other. Y'all are gonna all stay sharp. That's the only way you stay sharp. A dull sword and a dull sword does not make nothing, but it just keeps getting more dull. But if it's sharp on sharp, if it's iron on iron, if it's dog versus dog, not dog versus cat, I'm telling you, you're really gonna take your stuff to the next level. It's all mental. It's all here. So remember, like, it's gonna be lonely. It's gonna get tough. There's gonna be times where you question what you're doing. But you have to bring yourself back to reality. Like, obviously, the questioning happens. You're a human being. It's gonna happen. But you gotta remember, like, yo, this is what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for this. I'm really there, like, you know what I'm saying? I believe who I am. So you gotta remember, like, yo, the questions are gonna come into your head. But with those questions, you gotta answer back. You feel me? And that's pretty much it for today's video. You know what I'm saying? To become what you want to become, it's a lonely road. No one's going to help you. Majority of the time, they're not going to help you. They're going to try to bring you down because they see you like, why is this guy doing that? Who do you think he is? Man, get down here. They try to humble you. These people try to humble you, bro. When you have big aspirations, big goals, what they do? They laugh at you. They be like, who does this guy think he is? Bro, you're not doing that. You're not winning the Ballon d'Or. You're not going to the NBA. You're not going to be a big rapper. Like, what are you doing? Everybody who made it heard that. You can ask anybody who's successful. Did you have doubters? They'll tell you 5 stories, minimum. I promise you. Even the most uber talented people, some people tell them straight up, you're not making it. That's how it is, bruh. You gotta know, like, listen, it's a lonely road. You gotta be that dog that's back in the corner that has that fight. Because you're gonna be back in the corner, 100%. Just remember, bro, iron sharpens iron. Stay sharp. Keep that mind sharp. Me, I always keep my mind sharp. I'm always journaling. I'm always studying. I'm always trying to be better. Every day I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to beat Mo from yesterday. You feel me? And that's what we got to do. I'm saying, I hope y'all enjoy the video. I hope y'all get the message I'm trying to put out. You feel me? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, subscribe. If we have a game on Saturday, I'm going to do a game day vlog. If not, we keep pushing. I might just do like a day in a life video. Vlog coming soon. You feel me? But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm going to get back to work. I got some schoolwork to do. I just had in my mind to make a video. You feel me? So yeah, peace be upon you. And remember, stay on course. Peace.